guys, erika.tesla here, and today's video is about the newest Natasha Denona collection, the My Dream collection, and I picked up the entire collection. So first we're going to talk about the palette, then we have the cheek trio, and then we have the lip set, which includes a lipstick, lip liner, and lip gloss. And so first I kind of want to get into the lip products actually, because what I have on my lips is like really, I'm loving the color actually more than I thought I would. So it's like a cool tone pink. As somebody with a medium skin tone, I do feel like I'm kind of borderline. I'm pushing the envelope a little bit. This is a color you definitely could use with like a deeper lip liner color, but I'm actually liking how this looks. I'm a big fan of neutral nudie lips, and so I really am liking this, and I've discovered I really like cool tones, and that's just a personal preference. You might look at this and think I look like I dipped my lips in chalk but it's actually really pretty, and I really like the formula of the lipstick, and the lip liner is really smooth. As you can see, like even just me using it for the look, which I will insert in the video, like, you know, it's really smooth, it's really creamy. And then last but not least, this lip gloss. So I'm really excited for this too, because I do like to do a deeper brown nudie lip gloss combo. So the lip products, I really like how this lip trio came out. Next we have the My Dream Cheek Trio Blush and Highlighter Palette. It is really beautiful. I'm loving the packaging. It is that rubberized packaging, and I love the color of the packaging, and then the fun kind of like splatter design on here too. And then you can see you have like 3 shades. I've already dug into these. We have like the cream blush shade, the glow cream base, and the Dream Glow, which is like the powder highlighter. And I'm looking on the back, I don't see specific names. It's just, I guess for this collection, it just tells you what each product is. I actually really did like the cream blush, and I like the Dream Glow. The glow cream base here, I feel like there's some a learning curve for me with this. It's a little on the silvery side for me. I do like something that's like a little warmer, and the Dream Glow is like a touch warmer than the glow cream base. So that's something I'm playing with, and I did layer them on top of each other, and I'm not sure that I loved that. And then I had to like go back in with the cream blush to kind of like mesh everything together. But I do like the natural finish, the natural looking glow that I was able to accomplish with it. And again, this is like all first impression, so I'm gonna keep trying this, but I actually like the cream blush, and I think as my summer tan fades, I will probably be able to get more use out of this color. If you have a deeper complexion than I do, then maybe I'd have some questions about like how this is gonna show up. Maybe I could be wrong, because it's not my complexion to test out on per se. But for me, I have used like, you know, deeper colors from Natasha Denona. It's a really pretty color, and I like how it came out on my skin tone. So if you have like a medium to lighter to fair skin tone, like I think this blush is really going to be flattering on you. I kind of think it would have been cool if she had done like 2 face palettes at least to cater to a few more skin tone options, because like the highlighter, like I said, it's like a little on the kind of icy side in my humble opinion. So that's the only thing. So I like this. I don't think that I like love it. It's not my favorite blush compact in my collection, but I think I was able to get a fairly flattering look with this trio. And then last but not least, let's talk about the palette, which is probably like my super favorite thing from the collection. I do really enjoy the Natasha Denona midi size palettes. The price is right. The quality tends to be pretty amazing. With one or two exceptions. My experience generally with the midi size Natasha Denona palettes has been overall really, really positive. So as you know, with this size, you get 15 shades, and you have a variety of mattes and shimmers, and then we have this really gorgeous multi-chrome shade called Vision. Vision's really pretty. As you can see, it's like really shifty. If I can, I'll make sure that I like insert a different image of it, and I'll have swatches for you guys as well so that you can see the palette. And maybe I'll kind of like talk over while I show you the swatches of the palette. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some swatches of the video while I talk through the shadows. And so as you can see, we have 3 rows, 5 shades in each row for a total of 15 beautiful shades in this palette. So we have Blackest Black, which is a matte, Aspiration, which is a matte. We have the shade Serenity, we have Carpe Diem, and we have the shade Baby. So that is the first row. And you know, it's fairly neutral. Carpe Diem kind of gives you like a little kind of like light dusty peachy pop there, which I think is like a really nice like transition shade for inside the crease. Here in the second row, we have the shade Instinct, the shade Thrill, Unity, the shade Risk, the shade Invention, which is like this really pretty kind of like fiery gold shimmer shade, which I think will be like a really nice inner highlight. So you have some gorgeous shimmers here. Instinct is a really kind of like purpley, plummy shade, and Risk is this like very pretty like wine colored shade. Like this row, it's like really, really, really lovely. And then we have the last row, last but not least, we have the shade Vision, which is a duochrome in the palette. It's really, really pretty. And then we have Edgy, which actually when I put it on, it did not look as deep as what I was expecting, but it's still really pretty. So you have like this deep purple shade here to give you some dimension to your look. Then we have the shade Spontaneous, another really beautiful shimmer. Like that one was like probably my favorite shimmer in the palette. Then we have the shade Nurture and the shade Familia, and these are really great like mid-tone anchoring shades that will help you kind of like anchor your look. And if you're like just, you know, looking for like a one and done situation, you have everything you need in this palette to accomplish that. So that is the My Dream palette. I think that it's really, really beautiful. I do not regret having this one in my collection. I'm a really big fan of how this look came out. And I thought it would just be helpful for comparison purposes to bring out a couple of the midi palettes that I do have. So you have one of the ones that I thought you might think, okay, these are potentially similar. We have the My Dream palette with the Love palette. Okay, can you see that? Maybe I'll hold it like this. Hold on. This might be better. We do that. Yeah, if we do it this way, maybe that's a little bit easier for you to see the comparison. So as you can see, the Love palette is like, you know, obviously more pinky, okay? But I feel like the shade Commitment and the shade Edgy and Aspiration, the deeper shades, they kind of like, there's a little similarity there. You can see that, okay? Next, I thought it would be helpful to just show you guys the Retro palette, because that's the other one that like I would think is a little bit closer. So look, we have this. So this is like, these are like, I don't know about you guys, I'm seeing like they're really similar. I would say Retro's like a little bit lighter tone. As you can see, like the first row of the Retro palette is a little bit lighter, but I think similar vibes. They're different, but they're similar. And I think that these two could probably complement each other really well. And I have to say, like, I feel like the My Dream palette, it just feels a little warmer. There's a little bit more warmth in the matte shades. So those are those two compared. Here is My Dream with the Sunrise palette. These are really different. I do not see many similarities at all. in these palettes, but just for comparison's sake, here they are together. We have Zendo and My Dream, not similar at all. Zendo obviously has these like green shades in here. We have the Glam palette, totally different palettes. Like this is just like cool tone lover's dream, okay, in the Glam palette. And then I don't know where my bronze palette is, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that because I'm like in the process of like reorganizing my makeup collection. There's probably going to be a declutter video coming your way really soon. But overall, I feel like, you know, this is its own thing. It's its own thing for sure. Are there similarities to some of Natasha's like other shades? Of course. I feel like with any brand that consistently brings out like different releases, like you're gonna see overlap, you're gonna see similarities. But as far as a fall to winter seasonal palette, I think like this is a really great release. I think it's very appropriate for the season. I'm really happy with the look that I was able to create with the collection. But I would say like you know, obviously none of this is like must have, but if you were gonna pick like one thing from the collection, I would say like you'll be pretty happy with the palette. I know that I'm really liking it. I personally am loving this lip combo. Okay, like this Natasha's like lip formula, it's like super creamy, and if you're like me and you have like crusted, busted, dry lips, like this feels really good on. And I love the gloss and the lip liner. And then the face palette, the cheek trio, it's nice, but not, you know, I don't know that I would have necessarily like bought this on its own. I was like, I want to try the whole collection. I wouldn't have bought this on its own. And I kind of wish that she had come up with like one other like deeper option. Like I said, as my skin kind of like loses the tan that I was able to acquire this summer, I for sure will be able to get more use out of this blush. But if you have like a deeper complexion than I do, then this may not really be worth it for you. You know, pretty, but you know, limiting. So would love to see Natasha, and you know, and I've seen more brands do this too. Like they'll offer kind of like a, like when she did her Glam palette, which actually I have my Glam face palette and I did the dark. Okay, and this thing's beat up. Sorry, it's beat up. But do you see, like, this is like such a great deeper blush shade, and like this is one that I can use like right now. And you know, she had like the light and the dark version, and I kind of wish like as she brings out these collections, like just keep doing that, because you know, it just broadens the options for a greater audience. So that's just my thoughts on that. But overall, I think like it's a beautiful collection. Is it like earth-shattering or groundbreaking? Absolutely not, but it's beautiful. It's lovely quality. If you don't have anything by Natasha Denona, I think like this is like a really great color story for you to get like, you know, introduced to the brand. And it's like, you know, and also the shades are magnetic. Okay, so you can like pop these out. You can pop these out, you can mix and match. So if you know, wanted to mix and match, you could do that as well, or you could like rearrange it however you like. So overall, I really like the collection. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think about it. Definitely leave me a comment and tell me what you guys think about this one. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys the tutorial for how I got this look. It was really fun, really simple. And hopefully it gives you a little bit of inspiration if you picked this collection up. So let's go and get into it. guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you could, please make sure to like this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this collection. What was your favorite piece of the collection? Would you pick this up, or do you have something else on your wish list? And I would really appreciate it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of my beauty community, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new content. And as always, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me watching my content. I really, really do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.